Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. It is 5/17/2021, and we're going to be streaming some Mighty Party this morning. I know that the pit rotation has now come into play, coming here from the Dungeon of Trials, as you'll see here. The pit is now available. I also saw in the Discord this morning that there is a new hero that is coming, and the world event is going to be this Friday, so we're going to see this new hero. I believe it is a Chaos Melee unit. You can check it out. Check out more details in the Discord. Just looking at some stuff over here. So we're going to do some pit, and just go from there, making sure that we have our resources ready. So we'll go to our guild and our bonuses over here, making sure that we have the attack ones ready. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're all set for that for another couple days. We're going to then go to our squad, make sure that we have our warlord and our pet ready. So in the early stages right now, we will use pirate just in order for their board coverage with the pentagrams, the sharks for the summons, and then a little bit of an attack boost. We'll also equip our pet by clicking this plus sign here and choosing our pet. And coming in here. And we're going to go here and check out what we're fighting. So we have Necrotsar here. Zombie Death deals damage to us. Every third turn summons 2 zombies on their side, and then every 7th turn turns our melee units into zombies. It says melee enemies here, but when they say enemies, enemies of the warlord that we're facing. So enemies equals allies for us. You have to flip it around in order to understand it. So because of that, we're going to take damage when zombies die. There are going to be some more summons, and then you have to avoid using melee enemies on the 7th turn or any turns before that. All right, let's get right into it. Okay, it's good to check out their buildings, seeing what we could be facing. So damage to us, and then damage to them. That's cool. We'll summon our pentagrams. See where they land. They land randomly, so you can't really control where they go. So based upon where these pentagrams do line up, you'll have to change your strategy. So right now we have pretty good pentagram placement. A lot of damage on this particular line. We have damage over here and damage over here. And it's also good that the pentagram came behind the building, because that means that we won't necessarily need to kill this building in order to deal damage to this unit over here. So because of that, we'll be focusing our damage on either this lane once it's totally open, or this lane because it doesn't have any pentagrams. So as you can see here, the ability timers go off in 3rd turn. There will be 2 zombies for them. Zombies are usually just melee units that come in these first 2 columns over here. And then on the 7th turn, turns our melee units into zombies. So we will start by then looking at stats. What's good in terms of stats, we can use this unit early on. Has good attack, okay health. We could use this unit too, but again, the health is a little big and we're just starting off. Don't really need to go that hard yet. So we're just going to use our ranged unit over here. Place it on this pentagram. And speed here. Placing it on this pentagram here, it gives plus health to our units at the beginning of the turn. So whichever unit is on this pentagram, it will gain health. As you can see here, they summoned a unit on the pentagram, so that's good for us. Here. Okay, next thing, we will then continue summoning our units. We'll summon this melee unit on this 2nd column here. Typically, if we're going to be summoning units right on a line, we're going to be doing it in the 2nd spot, so that way they can defend a unit behind it, or we can have another unit interrupt it in case another type of shield is needed to guard the line, or if it needs to prevent attacks. We're going to open it up here. We're going to also cover this particular line because they have these bonus rooms. And has a nice little ability. Whenever it dies, it gives plus attack to our units. Okay, so more units over there. Seeing if there's here. Just more pentagram stuff. Okay. Like I said before, we want to avoid using melee units if we can. At the same time, we have these number of units that come into play. So we have commons, rares, epics, and legendaries. What we typically want to do is use up the commons as early as possible so that we can have more rares, epics, and legendaries. Every card that you use in Pit, you can only use once, so that's why you want to save some of the better cards for later. But once you get rid of a rarity, you won't be able to get it back. So in this case, we're trying to get rid of our commons. And we'll just spread this out for damage. We want to spread out the number of units that are on different lines. So that way, if one line is blocked, we can get some more damage in over more turns. And as this is on a pentagram, we don't want to summon the to attack over there. So we'll just spread it out. And as you can see there, the timer went off. So now the zombies come into play. They have a little bit of a poison whenever they're attacked. But no big deal. We have decent health on our units right now, so nothing to worry about. Okay. Here, and worry about there. We got damage over here, damage over here, damage over there. So we'll just keep on going. Bring this out. And placing this ranged unit over here to again cover more of the line over here. Okay, checking the abilities. Nothing here. There's a little poison to our units, but otherwise nothing to worry about. All right, and then we will summon this unit. Has a zombie summon in front of itself, and then also gives pulse attack to a random ally zombie. In this case, it's that one because it's the only one. All right, and then we're going to check out what unit we get from here. We have lethal right off the get-go, 76, 60. Always, just in case, I always whip out the calculator because sometimes you might miscalculate lethal for a unit or a warlord. So let's just do math. Okay, so we do have lethal right now. Just making sure that we can get rid of some other units. So what we're going to do is just use a shuffle and see if we can get rid of any other trashier units out in play. This has good health, so we'll actually leave that off. This one is ranged, but at the same time, it's also kind of weak. So it's either or. I think we're actually going to save this because for later pit runs, we actually will need the range. I might actually just get rid of this building. Buildings don't typically help us for draws. Okay, so that was the first pit boss. As you see, we got it off in turn 6, so we were able to avoid the ultimate ability of them, which is to transform our units into zombies. All right, next we're dealing with this warlord. All right, okay. Whenever heal happens on their side, it will deal damage to one of our units. Every third turn, we'll summon this first aid tent, and then every 7th turn, it will deal damage to us for every first aid tent. It says first aid tent, but it's the same unit here. So that means that there's going to be some healing that happens that deals damage to us. There's going to be a unit that sums out on 3rd turn, and then those units will deal damage to us. So we need to get rid of it. Okay, getting right into it. All right, we have a pretty open field, so that's cool. Doing the pentagrams now, seeing what kind of coverage we have. So it looks like this line will probably be best for our units to come out. We have this building over here that gives block to one of our units. It's small, but it's pretty negligible at this point. So if we can, we would like to stack units on this line first, and then we'll put units on this line later because of the double pentagrams. Okay. So we'll start with our melee unit right in front here. We just want to get rid of the commons, has good health, there's a little bit of vampirism, but again, making sure that we can get as much damage on this line first so that in case another unit comes out here, we don't have to worry about the damage. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we're going to be summoning this unit here to deal damage, and then pentagram damage will kill that. Also getting rid of it out of our inventory. Okay, as it landed on the pentagram, so that's good. That'll die. Here. All right, we will use our ranged unit and start covering this line over here. Okay, as you can see, these first aid tents come into play, and when they come into play, they heal units that are around it at the beginning of the turn for health. Okay, we have enough damage for lethal here. This unit will heal units at the end of the turn. For that. Okay, combat to kill that. Let's see if we have anything like this here. Okay. We don't want to use our summons quite yet because there is a chance that they will block this unit. They come in this first row over here, so there is a good chance 2 out of 3 that this unit will be blocked, so we'll hold off for now. We'll have to get some regular damage over here, which we'll do so using this rare unit. Now, seeing if it has any other stats like block or when it dies or anything like that. So no, back that. Okay. And just clearing out their units. And this unit came into play, has a little instant kill rune, so whenever something lands on this, it will die. But for the most part, we're just making sure that we can get rid of their units and then continue on. Summons here. And whenever one of our ranged units attacks, it will heal them. So attacking won't really. Okay. The vampirism is actually going to come on play first. So 38 plus the 9, which will be 47. We'll kill that and then kill this. Image over there. And we'll continue on with our common usage here. Okay, did a summon, got the extra summon. Now we just have to contend with this unit, but we have health here, won't really care about that. Making sure that we can spread out the damage over multiple turns. Has some healing, and then when it comes into play, also heals. We'll die from combat, die from combat. Put this over. Getting some more damage out, like usual. And again with the tents. So now we need to focus on killing these tents so that we'll avoid this ultimate over here, which will deal damage to our warlord. We are at 1,000 health, so we don't really need to worry so much about the damage. So just making sure that we can get rid of some trash units here. Yeah, let's get rid of this building. I'm just putting it over here so that we can still attack. Okay, as you see, we didn't kill those tents by the beginning of that turn, and because there were 2 tents on the field, it was 80, you see, 80 times 2, so that's why we took 160 damage over there. All right, yeah, we have lethal right off the bat. This is 106 and 84, that's 190. Make sure we can get rid of some trashier units. Doing shuffle. This one is actually pretty bad. It's here. Yeah, we'll just get rid of it. So as you can see, this pip-off is also relatively easy. We took some damage because of that ultimate ability with the first aid tents, but other than that, I mean, it was just normal board control, making sure that they didn't have any attacking units, and then we'll go from there. I'll give a little preview of the third boss. We can't fight them right now because of the timers. You can only get 2 pit bosses at a time each day. Before, it used to be unlocked as soon as you killed the pit boss, you could actually fight them, but right now we can only do 2 at a time. So as you can see here, they have whenever their units, when this is ally, it means them, not us. So whenever one of their units steals an attack from us, it will give health to their units. Every 3rd turn, it will subtract attack from our units for a turn. And then on the 6th turn, if we have units with 0 attack, they will die. So that means that if they're going to do a lot of attack stealing, they're going to lower our attack, and then we're going to lose units when we don't have attack. So that means that if you have anything in your squad that allows you to give plus attack to avoid having it have 0 attack, it'll be safe from that ability. And then they're also going to have plus health over there. So that was it. I'm just going to do some of our normal stuff. Go through that. We're just checking our normal inventory here. Just collecting some friend tokens, doing some soul requests. Okay, got a little bit of request done over there. Doing our daily bonuses. Always remember to claim your resources once a day if you can. This game doesn't really need that much activity. You can do stuff on like once a day or twice a day if you really need to. So just in there, going to events, making sure that there's, seeing if there are any fables or any type of events that are going to give us more resources, just more buying, more boosts, chaos. Okay, go through there. Going through our deals. Always remember to claim your daily chest if you can. 3 rares. All right. Claiming our daily timer stuff up here. This timer stuff, you need to claim it after the timer goes off, otherwise you won't be able to get it. As you can see here, there are 5 rewards every day, and they go off at certain intervals. This is 5 minutes, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour. Okay, so the next one that's going down for us is gold, happens about 20 minutes. All right, I'm going to do some gold mining. Put it in. Okay, yeah, using our pentagrams, then summoning. First, we're summoning this unit first because it has the double attack runes over here. Allows us to get multiple attacks in so that we can get more attacks to summon these statues. And next, we're going to be summoning this unit over here, getting the multiple attacks we can. Attacks 4 times so that we can get some more statues here. Next, we're going to summon this building. This building deals damage to their units at the end of the turn. I'm placing it over here so that we can have spots blocked for the dark summon over here. Next, we're going to summon this unit. It has multiple attacks every time an order unit attacks. And then whenever a unit dies, we get plus attack to all of our order units. So for Goldmine, I have pretty much an entire order unit deck, so that way they're all going to get attack boost whenever this unit kills something. As you can see here, everything now has double attack. I'm going to be summoning this unit next. It has multiple summons whenever it kills something, and then it gets plus attack later on. Mental shield, but there's no mental shield to trigger, so it's just the multiple attacks. And then as a unit kills something, this unit will give an attack boost to all of our units over here. Yeah, the strategy I have for gold mine is pretty much just load up these top rows so that later on you have this unit on the bottom and gets the most attacks possible. We're going to use our summon here just to get it out of the way. I purposely blocked these spots so that I can use my other ability at the end. We're going to be summoning this unit over here. We want to use this unit kind of last so that we can do the splash damage that it has. So it will get damage based upon how many units were first on the field when it was summoned. and this unit will be able to attack and pretty much clear out this entire row. This unit's ability allows it to actually deal damage to these two columns at the very end, as you'll see. So if there are any units that we missed from these attacks, we'll be able to deal damage over here. As there's a maximum cap as to how many statues you can get per turn on it after multiple attacks. I believe it's 12. So because of that, you're seeing him hit, but then no more damage and no more statues. See here, this unit dealt the damage to here and here, but it doesn't deal damage to here and here. And so that is why I use these buildings, so that anything that lands in these three spots at the end, they will be damaged by a statue. Finally, we're just going to use our ability here so that we can just get a little bit of a bonus. And then we'll once again use our building here. And as we did this right, then all of the units should be damaged and killed at this point, no matter where they end up landing. So as you can see, damage, attacking the statues, waiting for it to run out. And this unit is taking damage because this Charon here deals damage to a random chaos unit whenever it is in play. That's why you have that 16 that's happening. And then all the statues are gone, can't really get anything else. And so yeah, that was gold mine right there. Pretty good. We do have bonuses because we have been ranking up and playing for a while. But other than that, yeah, that's the basic strategy to get as many of those statues in play. Let's see what else is going on here. Going to our quests, some more stuff. Right. Going to summon one time. Going over here, going to the shop. Mercenaries, just open this one time in order to get your rewards. And then to open. And you only need to do it once a day, so it doesn't cost that much. You can see here I have a free demigods chest. I'm actually going to save this for the world event on Friday. The reason why is because every once in a while this free demigod chest will actually give you a legendary in it, and we need to open up a legendary chest in order to pass one of the nodes in chapter 2. So it is Monday right now. The world event happens on Friday, and I believe it's Friday 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for us. So whatever your time zone is, just change it to that, and you'll know when the event is happening. Right, opening up our quest chest, seeing what else is going down. And we need to get 30 more points, and we'll be doing that by claiming the gifts in Journey 2 times and then sending our heroes to the Turf War. So we'll just claim this, go into a journey, looking here over in this treasure area to get rewards, and then hit claim. All right, and we need to claim it 2 times, so you can see nothing's going on here. When this timer here hits 30 seconds, that's when you'll be able to claim it again. And you can just claim it for any amount, so that's fine too. And going over here, going to our guild, see if there's anything else. Turf War, okay, so nothing for Turf War, as there's no Turf War going on right now. Claiming our rewards. Right. And we can level up a hero 1 time, or we can start a battle against other players 3 times. So we will actually do that. Or we can get our other chests. Turning, is that about 30 seconds? All right, there we go. Claim that. Okay, get our quest chest here. And then we'll start a battle against other player three times. So for that, we're actually going to go into League. And so what we'll do is switch our Warlord so that we have our League deck ready. Switch to Spider, and then you guys see different setup for us. And we'll put our pet on. And then all we need to do is fight 3 people in League. And win or lose, we will have enough battles for that quest. Okay, so as you can see here, we are facing a warlord. It has the heal, has the silence our units, except buildings, and then some 3 stones with heal. Those 3 stones will come randomly in this first column here, and then whenever they're attacked, they will heal. They have a pet here that gives a plus attack. Whenever one of their units comes into play, end of turn gives plus attack to all their units, and then whenever one of their when it says range allies, it means them, not us. We're not the allies, we're the quote unquote enemies. Whenever one of their ranged units kills something, another unit will get plus attack. All right, so the first thing we want to do is, we know that this is going to be a longer battle, so we'll need to stall out enough in order to draw out their silence and then their stones, and then go from there. We want to summon this building, actually. The reason why is we're summoning this building so we can kill their units at the end of the turn. It also has good health, damage here, and then it has health. Also, for our particular deck, it will give a plus attack boost to chaos units. And then we have our building here that has spikes, and we have this other building that just blocks. Okay. So they summon this unit here that has the instant kill runes, and then also deals damage whenever it dies. We will all right, so the first thing we're actually going to do is we're going to put this building over here on top here. So we'll just deal multiple damage over here. And as you can see, whenever we summon a unit, it will get this attack boost whenever it dies. So as right now, it's 35 to all units. All right, some more pentagrams, more death runes over here, and then they have this unit that deals over here. So now we're going to actually silence their units using this unit over here. So now when this unit dies, it won't do anything, and then we have this building to kill and deal damage over here. It's bad because they have these death runes. With these death runes, we're unable to summon units on there without them dying. And so we need to then find better ways to attack. We have this unit here that does the summons whenever it kills something on our side that is not a chaos unit. And then whenever we summon a unit comes into play, it does poison, throws our melee unit for turn. And right now our buildings are currently dealing 56 and 34, so that is 90. So it will kill all these units over here. And going to, we could silence this unit if we can. No, we want to kill this unit. So we're actually going to summon this unit over here. Comes into play, gets poisoned, attacks, and kills that. All right, we forced silence, so that's good. We have this line that is unblocked, so we need to make sure that we keep it under control. Okay, they have this unit that whenever we attack them, not specifically this unit, but just anytime we send an attack over there, we're going to take some damage. So at most it's 63. It also gets extra attack. And we need to deal 90 over here, so we need to deal 77 in terms of damage. All right. We're going to be taking some damage over there too. We're going to be summoning this unit. It has the ability to summon this water elemental, and then it also gives us a little bit of heal. And then it also gets a little bit of a plus attack boost. As you can see, we're taking a lot of damage, but these buildings are over here. When these water elementals come into play, they summon these freeze runes, which if something lands on it, it freezes for a turn, so it can't attack. And we need to find a way to get back health, so we will opt for a melee kill if we can. We're going to be summoning this unit, has these shards whenever it attacks, and then those shards themselves will give this unit counterattack. We'll give this unit mental shield, and so because of that, we'll be able to block this unit for now. We summoned this unit over here so that we gave it some space so that it could summon its elemental. If we put it over here, we could summon the elemental, but then it will block our shards from summoning. Okay, as you can see there, has its initial combat damage, and then the attack gives damage over here in radius 2, and then also counter attack. And then right now we're just flooding their spaces with these freeze runes so that they can't attack us as effectively. So now we got the stones out in play, so that's good. All right, counterattack. Good there. Okay, we're kind of in a weird spot right now. I would like to use the poison, which actually will, well, okay, we'll use the, so because of the counterattack and the dealing damage in radius 2, it actually attacked all these units here. We could use our ability to kill, so we'll actually poison and then kill. All right, when this unit died, it dealt damage over here when it died. So now we're going to then see if we can potentially go for lethal here. So we're doing our summons. Okay, lands on some death runes, so that's bad. But now those death runes are out. Then we're going to be summoning our building here with possible lethal. Okay, so plus 50 attack to our chaos units. That's 200. Is that enough? That is enough. Great. But yeah, we took a lot of damage from that one unit that dealt damage whenever we attacked, but we were able to come back after mounting a counterattack with the getting rid of their stones and then going for game there. That was number 1. All right, number 2, same thing, same warlord with the silence, has the heal and the stones, and then their pet that also gives an attack boost to pretty much everything. Okay, they have this unit that whenever it attacks, it will get extra attack, as you saw there. Whenever it kills something, it gets plus health, and then it has extra damage around it, and then heal itself. So a lot of fun stuff. I will counter it using this unit. It has the ability to silence, also gets health at the end. Sometimes I will summon this unit in front in order to attack and get rid of this. The only problem is because they have silence as part of their warlord abilities, eventually this unit will become useless. And just in case, we'll silence it right off the bat so that way we won't have to deal with a double attack anymore. Okay, they have a building here that gives Pierce to one of their random units. But again, there's nothing behind it right now. Pierce only affects units that are actually behind whatever unit that this unit ends up attacking. So for now, it's the bonus doesn't matter. Okay, they have this unit, same thing as before, deals damage whenever we attack. We're going to be summoning this building in order to deal damage to their units. Also block the lane because it has a lot of health. You can see here, starts 442, and then it gets a boost because of our pet, which is plus health, and then plus health here. Okay, so some of this unit has immunity. It also turns the attacking unit that attacks it to health to 1, and then whenever they summon a unit, it will gain health over here. So because of that, we're actually going to now use our unit here as a shard that gives it mental shield at the end, and then also has counterattack too. So that'll be one decent way for us to actually stop this unit. We took some damage, but then the building killed that. Okay, so now they use a silence. As you can see, this unit doesn't have any more abilities, but because it summoned the shard before, this shard is it mental shield, and then whenever quote unquote the mental shield is canceled, it will give it mental shield again. So as long as this shard is not killed, this unit will still have mental shield. Okay, moving on, they have this unit that steals attack from our frozen units, and then whenever we are attacked while this unit is in play, it will freeze one of our units. So we need to wait off for here. We need to kill this unit next because it will start dealing damage to us. So we're going to have building damage over there. We're going to be summoning this unit to attack it. What it does is it freezes units that aren't chaos and aren't buildings whenever they come into play. And so that over here, stop out some of their units. You can see the attack was stolen over here. Our goal right now is to kill this unit first because it's giving a health boost to all of their units that come into play. All right. So, okay. They have this unit that came into play. It deals damage to all their units except Chaos. And then whenever it dies, it leaves a marker on the unit that kills it that allows it to get resummoned again. So we're actually going to summon this unit. It silences male units. As you can see here, this unit is male. If you go here, you see the symbol. When it points up, that is male. When it is like this, that means it's female. Also, this unit also has flight, so it can't get attacked right now. And we just killed that with this building. Now we got the stones coming out into play. It doesn't, okay, it doesn't give health boost to buildings, so that's good. And then okay, so that's good. This unit came into play and dealt damage based upon how many units that were into play. So 81, so there were 9 units. Does splash damage that will actually affect all of our units. If it hits this particular spot, it will damage everything here. If it hits here, while it was here, it will hit everything here. So this unit also has the ability to deal damage at the beginning of the turn, and it deals damage based on how many units we had. So in this case, 1, 2, 3, 4 dealt 24, and all you see, all these units are now damaged, so we can actually get rid of them. So that's what we'll do. We'll do our poison. Don't really need it now. Then ability to kill that. We will. Right, we'll kill this using our building. Building gives a plus attack boost to our chaos units, which this is, as you can see here, chaos. And we'll actually put it in front of this unit to defend it. Okay, and attacked from that. So now we're just facing their units and going from there. They summon that unit again. It's annoying. We will continue by summoning this building in order to prevent this unit from attacking us. We don't want to spend too much time to actually defend against this particular unit. So we'll put this building here to prevent it from attacking us, and then also deal damage to their other units when they come into play. Or not when they come into play, but rather at the end of the turn. Okay. Just seeing what we have here. Okay, we're going to be summoning this unit. What it does is it transforms wounded units on the field into buildings. Then at the beginning of the turn, we'll deal damage to all their max health units. And then whenever those buildings are attacked, they will deal damage to the warlord. So one, that way we don't have to find an answer for that, and then just deal some more damage over there. Okay, now you can see they have this unit. When it came into play, it froze one of our units, and then it also sets the frozen unit health to 1. To avoid that, we're going to silence this unit over here. That way we can still attack. We're able to attack this, turns it health to 1, but it dies. All right, we're going to be summoning this unit. It has the shards again. Also the counterattack. This unit is dealing damage to our chaos units. So we want to get rid of that. Get some extra damage as our buildings will deal the damage at the end of the turn. We now got rid of that. You can see the extra attack runes over here, so that's going to be a problem. We have the metal shield to block. That's fine. Thanks. Here. Okay. Let's see if we can actually go for lethal here. So we'll summon our witches over here. And then the next thing, since we actually don't have lethal here with 97, 74, nope. So what we'll have to do is block once again. Can we kill this? No, we can't. We'll put this building in front in order to stop the unit that gets double attacked. Get some more damage over here. Next turn, we're going to be summoning this unit to, again, transform this unit. And then we can also actually summon in this line here to kill that as well. As you can see, the double attack really helped out in terms of wiping out our board. I'm going to be attacking there, attacking there. Okay, so we'll attack this over here. We'll attack and kill this over here, and then also transform that. So it should get rid of at least 2 of the units in play. Okay, just getting in that building. Good. Okay, yeah, we are dead now because they had the double attacks over here. Didn't have a lot of attacking units, so because of that, we were unable to get a victory. Got one more battle just to get that quest node done. Okay, we have this warlord here that freezes all of our units for a turn. Also has this range that has freeze and then plus attack. Their range units has surprisingly a small amount of health. I think this is probably just one of the troll decks. But there's also this guy here. I think they also have like really good units. So we'll do as much damage as we can here. So we're actually going to use our poison so we can get rid of these buildings. And then we're going to summon this unit behind here so they can get some protection. Then we're also setting up for lethal in case this unit is blocked. They have this pet here that, let's see here. Whenever one of their units attacks, it gives plus health to another unit. Whenever one of their melee units come to play, it gets plus attack or range plus attack. And then also whenever one of their melee units kills something, it will deal extra damage to us. So we summon this unit that has the extra Tesla X that deals damage whenever a unit dies, and then also plus attack. But as you can see, their health is only at 77. We'll just go for lethal. And there you go. So as you can see, those 3 battles in league still counted for the card battle 3 times. So we're done with that. And that's bringing our daily quest over here. And bringing our stuff over there. So yeah, that is pretty much it for today. We will be having this video up online in about a couple hours. We have everything going to be uploaded from now on at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can check out the videos there if you missed the live stream. Otherwise, yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will go from there. We're going to be covering some more Pit and then also covering some more world news if needed. And then also doing just daily stuff over here. So yeah, if there are any questions, comments, feedback, or concern, leave a message at the Twitch channel. Please follow so you can see more of the videos that are coming out in play. I'm also on Discord. It is Happy Splasher 9980, capital H, capital S. And then I'm also on YouTube as well. I'm going to be doing a little bit of tweaking on the YouTube channel, so that way it'll be easier to find videos and also find the channel as well. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so we can get some more videos out there. And then also, yeah, we'll make videos, whatever you guys are looking for. So otherwise, this is Happy Splasher, signing off.